This morning I'm putting on some fish fertilizer. This is a organic Alaskan fish fertilizer. Um, we don't use no synthetic, so um, I usually do this once a week to the vegetables, and then the carrots and the beets. I put a different kind of fertilizer, but it's organic too. Made by the same company, it's just a different formula of fertilizer, because those are root vegetables versus the ones now are mostly greens or brassicas. So this is my once a week ritual.
Could you show us the bottle?
Alaskan fish fertilizer. It doesn't burn. It's organic, which that's all we use on this homestead. So this 511 is the NPK. So that's what I'm doing. Usually I put about a quarter of a cup per 2 gallons, or 2 tablespoons per gallon, which equals out to a quarter of a cup. So that's what I'm doing this morning. Bye. Oh, I thought you were doing. And I'm just guessworking it now. I mean, I'm just making it. It doesn't have to be exact. So that's what I'm doing this morning on this dreary day. Y'all can see the heads on these broccolis. Probably next week we'll go ahead and harvest those.
Some more.
We already harvest some of them, a few of them already. So usually with broccoli usually get a big head on it in the middle, and then later you will get side shoots. So don't ever take your broccoli off when you take the main head off, because they'll produce side shoots, and so you can still eat off it until you can't get no more side shoots, and then you can go ahead and chop the whole head off. And usually I just chop the head off and leave the roots in the ground, so that way they give the worms something to eat, and different micronisms, whatever. Can't remember. I'm tongue twisted. But usually give the worms and the other stuff something to eat, and then it'll eventually break down. So I just usually cut the stem off and then leave the roots in the ground, and it'll break down. It's compost down. So that's what we're doing this morning. Usually I try to do this either Wednesday or Thursday every week. Y'all can see the lettuces right here. We already harvested them, a couple of them. As you can see, they're nice and green and lush. Got some leaves in them. So we getting our fair share of lettuces. The peppers, we harvested those last week and dried them out, dehydrated them. So I don't have no use for them, so I'm gonna just let them stay in there, to keep the ground covered. I don't really want to take them out, because if I take them out, then I gotta put a cover crop or something over so it'll keep the ground covered. And I really don't want to put a cover crop on them. So, but that's what we're doing today. You know, this is just one part of the garden. I got another garden in the back, but eventually I told my wife next year we're gonna turn those to raised beds too, because tilling, and I got a tiller in there. I got 2 tillers in there in the shed, but you know, you just gotta till it every year. With the raised garden, I just dig it out, put an inch or 2 of compost on it, and I'm ready to plant. So it's much easier with raised beds. So I encourage anybody who wants to start gardening, do a raised bed. It's much easier, cheaper, better on your back. And these raised beds are, I think, a 4x8. And I think it's 10 inches tall. But I think the ones in the back, I'm gonna do a double raised bed, which is gonna be about 20 inches, about 16 inches off the ground, which is gonna cost me some money because I gotta fill all those, which is high off the ground, but it's easier on your back. I don't have to do too much bending it down, and it's easier to harvest. So that's good for Mama Riley to harvest them, so she wouldn't be hurting her back.
Really?
Yeah. So, but that's what I'm doing today. As you can see, we the garden looks nice and green. Now the worm pressure, usually I try to spray that about once a week with either BT, which is another organic pesticide. Then sometime I'll just spray Dawn or Tide or whatever I can get my hand on. And Dawn is a good organic pesticide because it doesn't have any synthetic bad stuff for the plant. Because anything you spray on the plant is going to absorb in the fruit. Usually we use 100% of the time we spraying organic pesticides and organic fertilizers. But that's what we're doing today. Some other stuff I gotta get done on the homestead. We got another crop of cabbages over there and broccoli. So when these run out, I got another succession plant right behind it. Usually with gardening, you can plant, but you can, if you harvest everything at one time, now you don't have nothing else fresh. So it's best to plant a little, wait about 2 or 3 weeks later, and then have another planting again. That way there you always have fresh vegetables. Versus, normally we'll can too. We'll can our vegetables, which we're getting into that a lot, versus freezing. So eventually in the next year I'll be able to buy a freeze dryer, which those are expensive, but it's sometimes you just gotta invest things to make it easy on you. Eventually it'll pay off in the long run. So, but that's it. Look at old Oscar over there, staying out.
That's a little dog.
Yeah. So, I'll have guard dog.
That's wrong. That's wrong.
Yeah, but I'm getting ready to wrap this up. I guess I'll see y'all on the next one. Bye.